entire day.
Very nice.
And there was nothing I could do to stop it, short of like, washing my hair again and maybe, I don't know, or using some product, which I don't normally do.
yeah, and yeah, of course you can't stop it because it's usually over 9,000. How can you even stop this? Because
it was too powerful.
yes, the Goku hair is also real on my side.
You're kind of having a little bit of Goku hair.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of that. Although, of course, all characters' hair, they usually have very long hair as well. So it's kind of like,
Indeed. Also, I'm planning to dye my hair white, blonde. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't settled yet, but yeah, it's coming back.
I was thinking like green or something.
Yeah. Oh well, purple. Who knows? Anyway, we'll see.
You know when the barber's hand will slip and you end up with
I think the first year of TekTok or something, I had some blonde hair also. Anyway.
Yeah. I remember that.
Anyways.
Are we doing it? Are we live?
Welcome. Yes, we are indeed the livest of the live. It is Monday at 6-ish. Anyway. And yeah, there have been some things happening this week in the technology world.
We literally just streamed like yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, Wednesday.
So I'm surprised. Yes, I'm surprised that there are things to talk about, but let's talk about it.
Yeah. Oh man, there have been some things. Oh! I have some treats to start us off. But first, how about your week so far? This week, what have you been? What have you been doing? Lots of film.
Well, I mean,
Good morning.
Yes, hello. I didn't really have that much new information because I literally went to work the day after we streamed.
Yeah.
So I don't really do much of anything other than work on the days that I work because I worked for 12 hours. So I don't really like.
How about some playing with the Switch?
I did play a little bit of Switch. We can talk about it. Yeah.
Yes.
It exists. And no major issues other than a weird, seemingly very common issue of like the battery kind of.
Yes, that's a story today. We're gonna
And the other thing is that sometimes it shows that Joy-Cons aren't charging when they are connected to the Switch.
Oh.
And I'm like,
okay.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah.
But there is a battery story coming up, actually. Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it. Just work and a little bit of Switch on the side. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I did a birthday party for a friend. I don't know. What the hell do I even do all day? I had a headache day. I don't know. It's one of those. Yes. Anyway, I have this. I don't know, what do you call it? A disease or whatever. So basically, if I like am sleeping in a like the deepest state of the sleeping cycle, it's called, I don't know, it's called deep sleep as far as I can tell. In the deepest of the deep sleeps. And if somebody wakes me up, for example, a child screaming or something, which I have 2 of those, and if something like this happens, the next day, straight up, the whole day, headache, like pretty rough. And sometimes it's like not even like painkillers, not even doing anything basically. So great, very excellent. Yes, I cannot function basically. I don't know. I go to sleep or whatever. Anyway, so that was like 2 days ago. Anyway, but birthday party was good. And I don't know. Whatever I do. I take care of the garden and help Melissa doing the training stuff in the garden and stuff. I don't know. Good, but Lotus Film did a big welding job. Used 42 electrodes, and I was welding my tractor trailer side. Today I built a shelter for random stuff using 100% local lumber. So building is super cheap. Very nice, Lotus Film. It sure sounds like you have done some big things. A lot of.
That's what happens when some people are productive, you know.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Thinking of like what I have accomplished, I'm like, well, I made a couple like dishes to some randoms,
Mm.
and I guess they liked them.
Yeah,
So
but those randoms maybe can build a shelter in the woods.
That's true.
Also, they have now the energy to do the big things.
That is very true.
Yeah. I love how proud Lotus Film is, like 100% local lumber. Yes.
It's like he's trying to sell us.
Yeah.
The idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sold.
Use only local lumber. Very nice. Yes. So, are we all caught up? Was there anything? I think there was anything else, but I have to. Anyway, we'll get back to it. But oh man, I want to start off with some weird meme news, I guess. Trump launches a website for a 5 million gold card granting US residency. So
that was a long time ago.
Yeah. This wasn't like a tease. So you basically pay 5 million and you get like, you're a US citizen now. Or something. But I wanted to point out, this is the website.
I haven't seen it.
That you have to, like, the Trump card is coming. Enter your information below to be notified the moment access opens. And
is that what it looks like?
Anyway, so this is a website that you have to like trust to transfer $5 million, I guess, because it's done through this website, whatever. And this is it. This is the whole thing, basically. Yes. Not suspicious at all. Like
that is wild. I mean, I say that. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah.
But sometimes I still kind of like catch myself on the idea that like it's happening in real life. You know, we're not like just imagining it.
Yeah.
So now we're selling residencies for $5 million. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's not corrupt.
You have money. You are a U.S. citizen now.
Yeah. I mean, it is on some level. I kind of also accept that it's a very quintessentially American thing to do.
Yes.
And like, yeah, sure. I mean,
and also,
spare 5 mil, you can just be American now.
Yeah, this picture also. The bald eagle here on Trump's lap, and the Statue of Liberty behind him, and dear Lord, why is it like? Oh God, this looks.
The only thing it's missing is maybe like a burger or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Or like a bottle of Coke.
Yeah.
Or something to complete the picture. Yeah.
Anyways, and there's more, by the way.
Oh.
Trump, some Trump news. Trump announces mobile plan and a smartphone for $500 US. So this is coming later this year. No information as of yet. Who is the smartphone manufacturer or anything?
I was gonna ask, is it gonna be made in the US like Trump wanted to?
I don't know.
I mean, it has to be, right?
But
and if that's the case,
yes.
The question is, how can it possibly cost $500?
Yes, they only have this picture on the website, which looks.
That looks like an iPhone.
Well,
The back side looks like an iPhone, and the front side looks like a Samsung.
I also, is that like, yeah, is that a Touch ID button?
Oh yeah, actually you're right.
Like,
Yeah,
what the hell is
it
going
kind of
on?
looks a little bit
If
like the Samsung style fingerprint reader, but you may be right. Yeah, it
yes,
kind of looks
but
more
in
like
2025,
uh-huh.
that would be
But also a cutout camera on the front.
yes, also that.
That's why.
And also if those camera like those cameras, those three cameras on the back are as small as in this picture, the camera will be quite shit indeed, I would say. But okay, I guess.
I have a feeling that this picture has nothing to do with reality.
Maybe.
If I had to guess,
But
knowing Trump a little bit over the last 10 years, I would hazard a guess that it, yeah.
yes, it will be running 10-year-old like Samsung some technology. Like I don't
Uh-huh.
know.
Oh, but you have to understand also that it has to be made in America, right?
Yes. Well,
Because
yeah.
otherwise,
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
could it not be, right?
Yeah. And that immediately makes it absolute garbage basically to use.
Mhm.
But hey, who knows? Right? Because of course you wanna like this website. Dear Lord, why has everything need to be gold and like
I was gonna say
super?
Trump is like a stereotypical, quintessential, like Eastern European dictator.
Yeah,
Because like we had people
with
like
our
this in Ukrainian politics
with a
who were
superficial
really
like Eastern European wife also. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's actually true. It's such a good point.
yeah.
Like we had a character in Ukrainian politics who was very much this person. You know, he was very much into like golden toilet seats, and
Mm,
he had, and I wouldn't be surprised. I actually genuinely believe that Trump has something like this at his home. This guy, former Ukrainian president, would have paintings of himself commissioned.
yeah.
Him kind of like almost like AI generated, kind of in a way, but way before AI. So he would have paintings commissioned of him, his face, being like superimposed on some historical figures, right? Like Caesar or Napoleon or something like that.
Yeah.
And he would have these paintings of himself
Mm-hmm.
in his like whatever houses, the mansions rather.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
am 100% confident, without
Oh,
any kind of inside knowledge, I'm confident that Trump has stuff like that in his many
oh,
real estate
oh
properties.
yeah, oh yeah. You're probably absolutely right. Uh okay, Lotus Wilm. I think you found the phone. Oh God, please. Yeah, of course.
Wow, 59% off? That's amazing.
But
That's a steal.
please show me the real pictures. What is this? These are all like marketing pictures. Is there? Oh yes.
Uh,
Yes, there are some user pictures also. Oh my God, this looks.
is
Oh
there?
my
Where?
God, this is like a fake phone.
Wait, where are you finding these? Wait,
Lots of
turn
film.
to the
Oh,
screen.
user. Oh, yeah. Are you on the AliExpress link?
Oh yeah, I guess I could just see
Yeah,
this.
yeah. User pictures,
Jesus,
review pictures under the listing.
that is a chunky phone. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
See, this is the clientele that the S25 Edge and the iPhone whatever number Air is for. You know.
I expected it to be a little bigger, but it's fine. It measured almost 9 centimeters. Bring your cable, your case, and the screen. It turns on without any issue. Yes, exactly. That's how you evaluate the phone. It turns on.
Wait, so these are actual people who actually bought stuff
Well,
these things?
they can be also fake technically,
I suppose, yeah.
but yes, usually AliExpress under the thing. These are what is what? He's really too cute. I'm a fan. I have used it on Wi-Fi for now. It is okay. This is like a translation from Chinese, I guess. he is really too cute. I'm a fan. I have used it on Wi-Fi for now. It is really too beautiful. Yes, this is spoken like a true CEO of the company, probably, who
This
left
is
a
wild.
review for the same phone that he like sells.
This is wild. This website is wild. There's so many of them as well.
Was a
Different
gift. It
listings for
looked
these phones.
super beautiful and very small
Oh,
with good functions. My mom will love this tiny size. Not paid review at all, probably. Okay,
this.
this is probably the most realistic. Actually, I expected it to be a little bigger, but yeah. Oh, there's a more. Oh my god, 2 GB of RAM is too slow. Well, yeah. Oh my god.
I think it sounds fine. Probably could run Gemini and
Oh,
Grok and whatever.
oh my god, there is this. This is probably a real review. Nice item for how it's designed, but nothing more. All functions are present. Well integrated, but its practical use, you are slow and often almost unusable. Yes, exactly. Even when looking at the pictures, it has Play Store. You can download all of it, but they don't perform at all. So you can download the application, but they don't perform at all. Of course, I didn't expect much, but at the same time, a little more would have been really interesting. Not even they're gonna backup function in case of emergencies. Oh, okay, yeah. The screen, although slightly blurry, it's beautiful and bright, and it's really strange to use it. Very fast shipping. Oh, yes, okay.
So it's
So,
beautiful, bright, and blurry. Just
yes,
what you want.
yes, exactly. And you can, like, it functions also, and it turns on, as one review put it.
This is.
Yeah, this is the Trump's
Can
phone, probably. Yes.
Can you imagine like the amount of e-waste that comes out of these companies?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
these products should not exist.
92 sold on this
I'm sorry to say. Yeah,
92 phones. Yes, yes.
yeah.
At least it has enough battery. It's only 37. Why not try AliExpress? Have really bad translation. With 2 GB, you can't start Android. Yeah, well, yeah. Like, this is even before you turn it on, it's like broken.
Yeah.
Basically. Anyway. Thank you for that, Lodsvelm. That was very good. Yes. So like yeah, I don't know. So this is 500 US
I
dollars on in at the end of the year, probably coming to you. 2 GB of
Okay.
RAM, and you
Do
cannot.
you think that Marquez will make a review of this phone?
Oh yeah, probably
And
because
all the other insert all the other like American YouTubers.
oh yeah, this is a pretty good like a yeah like a good video title, and this brings in people to watch probably
Yeah,
because
he probably will, right?
yeah even if it's
I
like
don't know
complete
where.
garbage, it's still like content.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still
And then
content.
my question is, if it is trash, as we can reasonably assume that it will be,
Oh yeah.
will they call it what it is? You know, as opposed
Oh
to being like,
yeah,
oh,
probably.
you
I
know,
mean, yeah, if like all the big one, they will get absolutely roasted if they don't call it trash.
mhm,
So you don't want to like every single person basically disliking the phone and stuff. I
mhm,
mean, smaller YouTubers probably maybe they can, but not the big ones because
mhm.
they after that you will not believe any word they're saying, right? So they can't have.
Well, yeah, you say that, but then we had what, two Congress people assassinated in in the last few days in Minnesota for existing. So that's happened.
Oh God, I think I missed that, but
And they just got
wait.
shot
Oh,
in their home. So
what?
that's happened. Yeah.
What?
So it's good. So yeah, so Trump phone. We have Trump phone, Trump card.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's actually so good, actually. You can imagine that. Of course, no one will ever know who these people are who got the Trump card. But
Oh.
we can reasonably assume that Trump is not intending to leave the White House, right? That's kind of my assumption.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, yeah.
you
He's already trying to get like a third term, like
and you have to
written
imagine
it
that
in the law.
the clientele for this Trump card would be all these like rich billionaire type people all from all over the world who are making money based off highly unethical means, right? So that
Correct.
if it gets too hot in their host countries, they could maybe jump ship to the US and have residency there.
Yeah.
Um, which is funny because, back in my day, people who, you know, did do things like that, they would run to like, I don't know, Venezuela or something, or
Yeah.
some kind of like Southern American countries. But now you can just go to the US and be okay with it, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good.
And you can get the Trump phone and the Trump phone plan also, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure that the phone is actually probably comes packaged in with a card, right? So when you arrive to the US with your card at the airport, you're given like the plan and the phone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
One has to imagine.
See, this is your tracking phone, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will track you on every single step that you take. We will monitor all the calls, all the texts that you send
Mm-hmm.
with our special Trump mobile phone plan for 47.45 per month. Anyway,
Oh, I'm so curious about
so
this. Like, what if it's not made in the US, though?
I mean,
I mean,
it
nobody will care, of
it
course,
is
because
almost basically impossible to make it
right?
100%
Yeah,
in US basically. So
yeah.
yes, you can assemble it in
Well,
US.
at least assemble. Let's
Yeah,
say.
but there is basically almost certainly it's not like 100%. All the pieces, all the chips and all the
Hmm.
materials are made in a single country.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I guess
100%
nobody will
it's
care. I mean,
not
his
made in
supporters
USA.
don't really care about this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
MAGA hats are made in China and
Yeah, exactly.
fine,
Yeah, exactly. Like the the most
but
delicious irony of like ever,
yeah,
yeah. Anyway,
nobody seems to mind. It's okay.
speaking of
Well, I guess we'll see. I can't wait to cover it in a couple months, right?
oh
When it
yeah,
comes out.
that would be actually crazy to see what look how good the US economy is going with my Trump phone that is like falling apart and is like not usable at all. Anyway, they only pack in the USA, then it's made. Yeah, 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 yeah. It has to be
Well, I'm sure it will.
assembled also, I guess. But
I'm sure it will be capable of turning on.
yeah,
And what was it that person said? It has all the functions,
yeah, it has all the.
necessary functions.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It has the functions
Hmm.
somewhere.
It has all the
I
functions
haven't
a
seen it,
system
but
needs
it
to have.
has the functions.
Yeah.
All right. How about something that is selling quite well?
Mm.
Apparently, the Switch 2
Oh,
hits
yeah.
3.5 million units worldwide in the first 4 days. Dear Lord. So basically, this is the fastest video game console ever, as far as I can
Yeah.
tell so far. Because, yeah, but the fastest selling home video console of all time. So 3.5. I think the Switch 1 was like 11 million uh, throughout like whatever 10 years almost basically. And
Switch
Switch 2,
One.
Switch 1, yes.
No, no. Switch One has sold like 150 million.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I had Sales.
Maybe it was like 11 million in like
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't know, a month or something.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, I mean, wait. Yeah, 152 million. Yes, but yeah. I mixed up the numbers. 11 million. I think. Wait, where did I get the 11 million? I don't know. Weird. Switch
Don't know. But the point
one.
is that yes, Switch 2 is selling well.
Yeah, basically yes.
Nintendo has prepared for this one.
Apparently yes, and the other thing is there were scalpers like ready, and they are still trying to scalp, but Nintendo was like, no, we will make so much Switch 2s that they don't have a chance, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks to be like actually happening this way, like compared to like graphics cards, for example, because all the Nvidias and AMDs and all that, they are like, and PlayStations, and they are like, yeah, we will make so much that there's no scalping, but then they don't. But apparently Nintendo did, which is like,
I mean, yeah,
refreshing. I
props
get,
to them. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, compared to
Nintendo, like,
last console launches like PS5 and Xbox,
yeah,
which were probably the worst launches I can think of.
yeah.
But yeah, they did pretty well.
By the way, do you know where Aura Ring is made? It is a Finnish company, I believe. Is it made in Finland? Lots of film. Are you? I don't know where it's like, but I'm guessing China. It would be my first. Manufactured in Finland and Estonia. Wait, what? No, it's made in Estonia. Okay, but Finland also, I guess. Really?
Huh.
And it's on the product. Oh. Is it? Like made in Estonia? Like actually on the ring? I didn't know. I knew they're from Finland, yes, but wait, now I need to how do I even made in engraving custom. Yes, made in Estonia. Okay. I need to see it. Show me the picture.
Fine.
Show me the picture. Lots of help. I need to ultra human ring. Oh my god. I don't see any engravings. Oh, maybe I made in Estonia. Does it say any? Wait, I have picture. Oh my god. Do you have an Oura ring, lots of them? Curious. I don't find that would be kind of crazy because Oura ring is pretty well known in like all globally, and if they like made and they see the ring and it's like made in Estonia, what the hell is an Estonia? What? I don't find any pictures of made in Estonia, unfortunately. Anyhow, Lotus Film will find the picture. I believe in you. So, 3.5 million units in 4 days. And yeah, I straight up, this is insane. But also there's some other Switch. Okay, Lotus Film has the picture. Let's see it. Oh, this is the case. Okay. Still. Yeah. Not on the ring, but on the case, I guess. Yeah. This is designed in Finland, made in Estonia. This is crazy. This is crazy. I didn't know. Okay. I'm curious. Do you have an Oura ring, Lotusville? Under loading station. Yeah. The charger basically. Yeah. No text on ring. Yeah. Friends has. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah. All right. But speaking of the Switch 2, there is another hack. Somebody hacked it to basically run 2 games way faster than they should be running. So basically, the hack is if you have the unlocked the Switch 1, which was the unpatched Switch 1, which looks like this, and if you have the earlier version, they can't be patched with a software update, and so it's basically like unlocked, and you can put whatever on it. So you hack the game on this thing, you sync your Switch 2. You can sync files, as far as I can tell, like between the Switch 1 and Switch 2. And that's how the Switch 2 gets the file. And you can get Grid Autosport and Alien Isolation running the first game at 60 FPS in quality mode, 1080p resolution with dynamic resolution scaling. Yeah, so basically it runs faster than it's supposed to be. But yeah, again.
Interesting.
Yeah, Alien.
People are so invested into it. Can you imagine like testing all of this stuff and hacking it?
Yeah, I mean, people are.
Alien Isolation is a good game, so that's good.
Yeah.
You have to also imagine that most of these games that are available on the Switch will probably not get like a patch because who can be bothered in doing those?
Yeah.
I feel like probably just Nintendo games will have.
Yeah, especially Nintendo is looking at, okay, so, but not a lot of people bought this game anyway. Yeah. It's not even our own game, so it's like, So, yeah. You kind of have to pick your battles.
Yeah, that Switch 2 can do that. I mean, I say that it's interesting. I mean, I feel like consoles running at 1080p 60 FPS in the year 2025 shouldn't be such a big deal.
Yep.
Nintendo operates on a different scale, so that's good.
Yeah, Nintendo
seems like a hassle a little bit too.
Yeah, and especially the part where Nintendo can you hacked our console, time to turn it off, which is kind of a risk also. Just for a few FPSs on your console. Yeah. But that's what people, I mean, they get the headlines and they get the views on the YouTube and something.
Absolutely.
And they get 15 minutes of fame and stuff, and yeah. But also, the Switch 2 has a battery life bug, apparently, which some Reddit posts are to be believed here. It is actually crazy how fast it drains. I played one full round of Knockout Tour on Mario Kart and went from 75% to 63%. This is definitely the worst part of the system. Blah, blah, blah. So, and there's a lot of people basically, discussing the battery bug that is going on right now. And yeah, you said it also. You have some kind of the battery drains surprisingly fast.
Say that it's just that like the percentage of battery kind of shows weirdly. I feel like that's the bug. It's not the bug that it's like draining too fast, but it seems like it is. But I heard that there's some kind of like you can like reset the Switch somehow.
Yeah.
Like recalibrate the battery so it shows properly. But I think I'll just wait for some kind of firmware update or something.
Yeah, and this is apparently the fix or something, or like
there are fixes for it.
Half fix steps for when the battery amount displayed and the actual remaining battery use don't match. Wait, what? The battery amount displayed and the actual remaining battery. So, okay, so it shows wrong. So you have actually more battery than it shows, basically. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the battery charge unit displays the battery is almost depleted.
So I saw some pictures of people posting like 1% battery, but they have been playing on 1% for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so restarting the power off the console, press and hold down the volume up, plus and minus buttons, blah blah blah, something, yeah. Okay.
There's supposed to be a fix. I don't know if it's permanent, but
Yeah. All right.
Nintendo should get their shit together.
I
I
mean,
mean, come on. Especially now
yeah,
it's launched. Like, now it's just
especially
coming
when
to
it has been like kind of sitting also for, I don't know, they had this thing ready for at least 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there was some time to fix some stuff. But yeah,
Absolutely.
but it is what it is, I suppose. Still, hey, and again, fastest selling console of like all time, and this is with like the price increase in the console, the games, and the accessories. Like,
Yeah.
like yes, and some people were like, no, it should be cheaper. And yeah, basically Nintendo is like getting the opposite message. It should be basically more expensive as far as they can tell, maybe even, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine it getting like slowing down quite quickly. Like there are people who are forecasting it to drop off significantly and actually not sell that many units. Which I can like understand where this is coming from, but I mean,
Yeah. Oh my god.
it's gonna sell well.
Lord's Realm. Yes. So the new Switch has a washing machine program. The last minute is 10 minutes, basically. I know exactly what you mean.
Quick rings.
Yeah. No, my Miele, my Miele washing machine has like, it will like actually come on my phone like a notification like, oh, by the way, your washing machine thing is ready. And I go to the washing machine and it's like, no, the anti-crease cycle is like, okay, because fun fact, if your clothes are just sitting in a thing, they will get creased and they will like not be pretty. And so some machines have like a so they will spin a single spin in like 2 minutes or something. Every 2 minutes they will like just to make sure your clothes are not like completely like in a ball, basically sitting in a wet ball. And that's what I'm also like, and like after a year, and I was like, oh, it is ready, but it's just cycling through, so I can take it out anytime I want. But it's like, I didn't like completely like think about it, but I was like, every time it's like, oh, your washing machine thing is ready, and I'm going to the washing machine. No, it's not. It's still doing stuff. But later I realized, yes, it's ready. You can take it out. It's just protecting the clothes. Anyway, all right. So let's move on to Denmark. So this is one of many countries, but Denmark has finally also like, this is the line in the sand. You cannot not step any further. So basically Denmark is like, yep, go F yourself, Microsoft. We will go with LibreOffice now. And this movement has been, again, we have been talking about Germany also. So Schleswig-Holstein, there was a story a few months ago where they basically said the same thing. Yeah, no, thanks, Microsoft, but no thanks. And a lot of countries now. So basically Germany, France, Denmark, Netherlands, Switzerland, and Austria are all basically like, yeah, we don't want any of this Trump negotiation things here, please. We just want our own European versions of stuff, and we are actively moving away from Microsoft and stuff.
You said they're gonna use what? LibreOffice?
LibreOffice is yeah,
Is it a
the
European thing?
that is ooh, I'm not completely sure where they. I'm pretty sure they are like open source. I think they are European also. Wasn't it like I use LibreOffice, says Lords of Film. Very nice. Yeah, I have used LibreOffice also, occasionally when I don't have Microsoft Office, basically. But where are they from? I think they are
It's open
from
source. Yeah.
yeah, open source, which is like yeah, very nice, and it's like free and stuff, and it gets the job done, basically.
Legal entity is located in Germany.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Like, of course, you
Mm-hmm.
know, using American software on governmental like computers and stuff is kind of a security risk, especially
Oh
the
yeah.
current political environment. But them switching Office doesn't necessarily circumvent that because they'll probably still be using Windows, right?
Yep.
Um,
Yep. But
which is a lot
again,
harder to replace,
but
right?
but no, Denmark, was it Denmark? Some of them are starting to use Linux also, which is pretty ballsy because yes, there are some Linux ISOs, some Linux versions basically that are really similar to Microsoft, like Windows. I mean, I think the closest one was ooh, was it Mint? Linux Mint maybe? I'm not too familiar with like yeah, I don't know. Lord's Film probably maybe knows even.
I mean, that's not that important. But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that will have to probably
Yes.
happen
Linux
at some
Mint.
point if they are serious about teaching American software,
Mm-hmm.
which is difficult. Like, you can imagine the entire European apparatus of like governmental agencies of all countries switching from whatever Windows 95
Yeah.
to Linux, It's kind of a
Yeah.
tough,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
tough sell. But yeah.
Wait. Is this Windows or this is Linux? It's not favorite of Linux fans. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. The Linux fans is like the most hardcore Linux version is like Arch, I think. Again, not a Linux expert. The Arch Linux experience. This is the most hardcore, as far as I can tell. But I'm sure there are like because there's like hundreds or even maybe thousands of Linux versions technically or something, which is one of the problems with Linux because which one is like literally the first question. Um, but it's called best alternative for users who want to Windows interface. And there's even like Linux versions of like Mac OS, like a Mac OS similar things, basically, if you want the Mac experience and stuff. So yeah, you can have everything. You can have only the command line and whatever. But yeah, uh, was it Denmark who wanted to go Linux, or was it another country? I'm not completely sure.
Well, it's especially pertinent for Denmark, considering that they may be very soon going to war with the US over Greenland. So that's a thing that still happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it was Germany. Yeah.
Mm,
Who is going with yeah, Linux? Damn.
that's going to be an adjustment.
over the next few years, there will be also a switch to the Linux operating system in order to complete the move
Yeah,
away from Windows. Yep.
yeah,
Ooh, damn. Yeah. And again, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some years because
yeah. I can imagine training all the staff to
oh
like
yeah,
work on Linux.
yeah,
Because like most people are just by definition conditioned to know how to use Windows, at least on the basic level,
yeah,
because
yeah,
it has
yeah,
been
yeah.
operating systems forever. So it's gonna be a process, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. So about staying in Europe, Swedish pension fund AP7 blacklists Tesla has sold the entire stake. So I don't know. I just included this story basically of the pension fund of Norwegian Nordic countries is like kind of crazy because I kind of thought about Sweden has their own thing, but Norway is a whole nother level because yeah, I don't know. This is
Oh no, that's
one
rich.
20 trillion Norwegian kroner or like 1.47 trillion euros is the value Norway has of oil fund. Yeah, yeah. This is basically also the oil fund. This is the pension fund of like every single Norwegian from the state.
Yeah.
The fund owns shares in nearly 8,800 companies, including major brand names such as Shell, Nestle, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Nvidia, Alphabet, Google, all of them. If you're like a public traded company, they have like shares. They have bought shares, and like so it's like insane how much money this fund has. Basically, yeah, the most the value of the Norwegian, well, the largest in the world reached a record 20 trillion Norwegian kroner. And again, Norway has like 5 million people. Like what?
They have one. They have one.
They have one indeed the life basically
Yeah,
that is like
it has happened.
dear lord.
Must be pretty so nice when you just like happen to have oil in your just
And
country,
yeah, and gas.
you know,
Yeah.
and it also happens to be quite small,
and
right?
and you happen to invest in like
Yeah,
hydroelectric power plants, so your
yeah,
entire country has like zero electricity cost for all of the citizens and
yeah.
companies and everything, and you have been doing it for I don't know 50 years or whatever, so you're just exporting also electricity, gas, oil, and you're like investing in every single publicly traded company on the planet, and you're making insane return of investments also. No, only north of Norway has zero power. Okay, I mean, again, they can. South Norway has higher prices. Okay, yeah, okay, probably yes, higher than zero, probably. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how could we possibly afford
Yeah,
this,
so it's like I
having
don't
some
know.
of the highest salaries in Europe as well.
Yeah, yeah, some 0.1
Yeah,
or something. I don't know.
Norway's pretty good. It's almost as if when you have like, if you don't live in like 5 year periods and you actually think ahead a little bit, it's almost like you can actually, yeah, you can actually make your country pretty decent for your people.
uh, yeah, I have seen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or is it including taxes and levies were around 0.19 per kilowatt hour,
Mhm.
including taxes and levies. So yes, higher than some other. It's comparable to average in the EU, Norway. Again, get like, oh, can I see like a graph? It like, yes, this one. I
What
think
about
this.
Estonia?
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
is
Compared to
Estonia?
like our country, it's like, this is actually pretty. This okay. This is actually not that far off, but yeah, I have seen way worse like
Mhm.
stuff. But yeah,
That's
anyway,
still higher prices
still
than in Finland.
cheaper
Yeah.
on this graph. So Norway told us they are considering cutting power lines between Sweden. Too high power price for them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, God. Yeah, depends on the months and Estlink cables. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Less electricity prices depend on quite a lot. The sun, the wind, the how many cables are cut by Russian shadow fleets under the Baltic Sea.
Mm.
All the factors.
Speaking of, what is
We should have dirt cheap price if Estlink 2 worked. 25 June is a big day. Yes, I cannot wait. Please. Estlink 2 will be repaired. Yes, this is. I'm also like rooting for the cable to be repaired. All right, let's move on to how about some smart tires for your car that can actually send data about holes in the road to the local government. Like what? That's pretty crazy. So Pirelli, which is a major tire manufacturer, made these tires, and they can world's first system integrated with car electronics. Tires transmit data to the car, processed in real time, and basically, they can collect all the data, send it to the government. By the way, this road has quite a lot of holes. Maybe you want to fix them. This is a thing
will
now.
it come with a subscription service?
Tires?
I mean,
So far, not yet, but sure.
okay.
Why
That'd be
not?
cool.
You can maybe get a tire subscription, you need tires every I don't know 5 years maybe or something. Depends on how you drive and stuff, but starting 25th June, Seam will get wheels under his car. These wheels? I don't know. Is this the because the electricity is then cheap? Then I will get the tires. I don't get the joke. I don't know. Wheels that have power. I mean, my wheels technically have already power because electric car, and if they go around, then I produce electricity technically. Yes, cheap power. Okay. Ooh, maybe I can build like a treadmill, and the car is on top of the treadmill, and then but the car is stationary in my driveway, and then anyway, electricity and then profit or something. Funny that you still don't have solar panels. Yes, I want to, but yeah, all the information that I have read about solar panels is there is absolutely no point of getting solar panels without the home battery. So it's immediately it's because you there is absolutely no point in the year 2025 to sell electricity back to the grid of SD Energia, because you won't make any money anymore, because they are producing also electricity with super cheap wind and solar and stuff. So they don't want your electricity to be. They don't want to buy your cheap electricity. So basically, I have to get both of them basically immediately for it to make any sense, like a home battery and solar panels. Mm, yeah, with an electric car, it's a must. I think yes, it is. It is, but again, home battery also at the same time, basically. No need to sell it. You have a car. All batteries are also pretty cheap. Battery underground. Yeah, I will. Yeah, there is a technically a idea that I will make up like a super thick metal, like a shipping container box, probably like a thick metal box. That's why I will put some big batteries in it, and so it will be like super explosive and fireproof. That if, in case it does light up, then it won't like take anything with it, basically. So yes, I was inspired by actually Linus in terms of like he put also a home battery, like a Tesla battery inside his home just recently in a video, and I was like, and they talked about how cheap it was. Like a Model S battery, it's like I don't know, 3 times cheaper or whatever, basically. With if you do it, like if you buy like a car battery and wanna get some jankiness, basically. So it's like not. But again, they did. Where is the video? Basically, it was some time ago. Oh my god, maybe it's probably up here. Maybe I should go look for Tesla battery in Norway. Oh yeah, even my maybe I should go look for a Tesla battery under my car, because that battery is also like kind of already, because again, I'm cheap as fuck, so I bought one of the cheapest Teslas out there ever. So yes. Anyway, I can't find the video. Damn it. Oh, here it is. Yes. Yes. But the solution, yeah, again. Can I see the quick? But they have so they basically made this is straight up a Tesla Model S battery, and that's what they used. And the finished product looks a very sketch indeed, basically. Here, yeah, and even Linus is like, yeah, just this is it. Just some like a shoe rack or whatever. And it's like these are Tesla Model S batteries, and like, yeah, I wouldn't put that in my house, but they apparently they did, and I mean they are way smarter than me also. But again, this looks sketchy as fuck. Anyway, what did you do with the new Nissan? I still have the Nissan. I should also install some solar panels, but I would. But battery underground. Yeah, I mean battery underground is not bad. Not bad. You're not wasting any space in your garden, basically. But God forbid you need to service it. You need to dig up the whole thing, and then yes. I don't know. Whatever. Like,
You need like a full on like bomb shelter.
yeah,
That can like service it
yeah.
nicely and stuff.
My solution would be like a shipping container just out of metal inside my garden, I guess, or something. If that battery explodes, then you don't have a house anymore. Yeah. I mean, do you mean this battery that I'm showing you right now, or something? It's not that complicated, you'd think. I mean, depends on the person. Basically, is the answer. For some people, nothing is complicated ever, and for some people, it's like this is the most complicated thing ever made. They don't want to deal with it. Anyhow, oh yeah, they have this thing also on the wall. And shipping container bad thing is that battery can can't be cold. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, I was already like also like thinking about maybe there is what. Oh, okay. We are off the rails. Very, very
Yeah.
hardcore. But yes, I will get back to it very fast. I have this thing, for example, solar venti. Is this the thing? Yes. This is a solar panel heater type of thing, basically. That is like, this is like a fan, and you can attach like some this thing, like a duct. No extra heat required. And the inverter gets will produce some heat. This thing will produce some heat for the batteries inside the metal container. And I have this, by the way. Somebody was giving it away for free. Fun fact. And I have had it for years. And if that's not enough, I will maybe put like a crypto miner or whatever inside it also. So this is my solution for now. Who knows if this will work, and I will adjust accordingly, basically. Anyhow, yes. So let's get back to the thing.
What even was the story? I completely lost track of what the story was.
Oh, the story was like putting home battery in my home, and loads of film wants to do the same thing, basically.
Yeah, no, but what was the story we were talking about?
Oh, we were talking about electricity produce. Well, okay, the tire sending real time data about holes in the roads, and yeah, who knows?
We're now multiple levels.
Yeah, multiple levels deep in like.
Okay.
But still, technology. We are still talking about technology.
Tires. Okay.
All right. So, how about another car story? But hey, I promise we'll get to the good stuff also. But this is kind of a big deal. This thing has arrived in Europe. This is in China. It's called BYD Seagull, but here in Europe, it doesn't have the same name. It here in Europe has it's a BYD Dolphin Surf. Don't ask me why, but yeah, again, China, or as I should say, China. Oh, do I have the button? Yes.
China.
Very good. Ah, yes. I forgot the buttons. Yes, I do have the good.
China.
Anyway, so in China, it's 10,000 euros. Here in Europe, it's 20. So again, tariffs and stuff. So 50% tariff, 20%. 20,000 euros. Again, 20,000 euros for this kind of a car. It's kinda still basically the cheapest on the market with this kind of a range, with this kind of a like interior. This will be one of the cars that you will see on Estonian and European roads. It's kind of well built. It has the range, and it's like super cheap. Like again, built with Chinese forced like slave labor. I don't know. Yeah, but people will buy them. I won't, but yeah, again, that's why it's so cheap, by the way. And yeah, people are pretty much raving about this car because this is like, again, so freaking cheap for this. This is a lot of car for this kind of money. Anyway, and again, if this thing will be used, like, yeah, 10,000 euros, probably in I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. China car is ugly. Yeah. I mean, sure. So it's I don't know. I kind of dig the look. The side is the weirdest part. What is this thing? I don't like this thing. This is like a what? Okay. But the front looks good. The back looks good to me. I don't know. Anyway. So. Yes, it's ugly, says loads of film. So. How about some cosmos stuff? Because there has been a big breakthrough in terms of like James Webb announces historic discovery out of the Milky Way. 800,000 galaxies have been basically discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is to put it one way is like this discovery covers almost 98% of the history of the universe, going back 13.5 billion years. It's basically as if we are looking at the universe when it was still young, just 300 million years old. Man, this is like, yeah, we have been just observing, I don't know, a couple of percent of the universe so far, and it's like this took like, I don't know, 2 years to render this picture when I read it here somewhere. Where was it? Damn it. Come close. Damn it. Where is the years? Yeah. The entire database was processed over 2 years and is now available to anyone. Damn. So basically, and they're like some, and it's called Cosmos Web. That's what they named it. Also, I don't know, Cosmos Web. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some entire galaxies that have been like not even like anything similar to so far the ones that we have discovered so far, and entire like black holes that are not even similar to ours so far. Anyway, just mind-bending stuff basically. And I kind
Will you
of...
be able to see some elder gods floating in space on these renders?
Oh yeah, you will be seeing like some serious cannons in these cosmos planes that are like glowing and red and flying and crawling on black holes and stuff. Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
what those look like. I mean, surely there are some galaxies of these 800,000 that have some creatures existing on some planet
Oh yeah.
that happens to be also in some semi-favorable conditions like Earth, right? From the
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
light
Like
and heat
actually,
source.
that's what I... The more I hear about that, the more I read about. Like, dude, there's like, these are not planets. These are not the galaxies. 800,000 galaxies. Like, what? How the mind cannot comprehend how big this must be. Even like what? Anyway, again, if you have so much of anything, there has to be life at some point. At some
Definitely.
on whatever level. Even if it's like, oh yeah, the alien jellyfishes are here, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that there are some like humanoid creatures.
Oh yeah.
Some, but I mean, there could be also. I mean, you have to imagine that there are some galaxies that have like a heat source, and some like, location of planets around it that kind of, sort of, is livable for creatures to exist, right? And
Ha-
maybe something similar has happened over these many millions of years that they have existed.
yeah. Have you seen? You have seen the movie Arrival, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
Those like tentacle octopus kind of aliens that are like walking on legs and stuff, and but they are yeah. Though this is this is I like this idea of aliens. Basically, they don't have anything. They just have legs. They don't have eyes. They don't have ears. They don't have anything. They just have legs, and they communicate with these symbols, which are like they are communicating in time. Not even like yeah. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that Star Trek.
Maybe in some galaxies, not primates evolved into humans, but some, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
reptiles
Yeah.
somehow.
Or
Maybe
like
we have actual reptilian aliens that we keep talking about on Earth, but actually existing somewhere.
yeah.
That could be.
Oh yeah. I
If they
think.
have like I don't know, maybe a very hot environment or something. And
Mm-hmm.
so they kind of like reptiles emerged as this like supreme kind of species that is adaptable to this kind of hot temperature.
Yeah.
And there you have it. You have
You
yourselves
you're talking about
Argonians from Elder Scrolls.
yeah. Or I was just gonna say you. I think they shot a movie. It's called Dune, and they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like Arrakis, the hot planet, and they have the worm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Anyway, all right. So, by the way, if you have a Anker power bank called the Power Core 10,000, then maybe don't because this thing explodes.
Oh,
Yes. So
haven't had
one.
those stories in a while. Like
Yeah.
battery banks and
Yeah.
other battery devices exploding.
So 1.1 million apparently are at least sold in US. And yeah, they just catch on fire. Like the company received 19 reports of the portable chargers catching fire and exploding.
Mhm.
2 people got like hurt, like burns, and 11 people get like just got property damaged. Their stuff basically, because those catched on fire and stuff. So and Anker basically because of that was like, okay, there seems to be a problem if there's like 19 reports already. And yeah, they are basically offering $30 gift cards for you to buy another to just straight up money, or you can buy another Anker product that won't definitely burst into flames if you want to. So, and the way you can find out is like the serial number here, basically A1263, and yeah, and you can send a picture and stuff, and yeah, you can get the replacement if you want to, or your money back. June 1st, 2016 until 2022. So yeah, 6 years they were produced. Quite the time span. I don't know. And now they are finally being discovered, and oh yeah, these are kind of getting bad. Only 19 houses need to be burned down. Yeah. So I mean, what's your threshold, Lodsville? You need 30 houses to be burnt down, and then it's like a problem. Anyway, yeah. So, just a PSA. Here's some gaming news. Sony removes regional restrictions on 4 of its biggest games on Steam. Sony is being a good guy? Okay, God of War Ragnarok, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Helldivers 2. Okay. Interesting.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was a stupid idea to begin with. So.
Yeah, why? Yeah. Like, why is it region locked? Come on, Sony. But yeah, apparently now they're like God of War Ragnarok. Wait,
Let's see.
yeah, I wanted to Steam. Steam DB. Oh my god, this takes quite a bit of time to load for some reason. It's a big company. Yeah.
It seems to be purchasable.
Yeah, God of War.
I'm looking at Spider-Man, but assuming that all of them should be.
Yeah, is this the right one? God of War. No. Wait. Ragnarok, yes. This is it on Steam for me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember
I
when
think you would quite like these games, actually. Have you thought about playing them?
I have thought about it, but then I was like, yeah, but every time you were talking about Ragnarok, I had to go to the PlayStation website because it was not available on Steam. That I remember, and I was like, because I didn't even consider it because it's only PlayStation. But now, since it's on Steam,
yeah,
60.
God of War 1 and God of War Ragnarok.
But how about some discounts for?
Yeah. Well, God of War, the 20s, whatever year it came out, probably goes on sale quite regularly.
God of
Of course,
War?
don't have them because, well, the
2018,
20.
3 years ago, 2022.
Oh no, this is a sequel. There is a God of War from 2018.
Oh.
2022. Yeah, it came to PC in 2022. Yeah.
Oh.
But it's a 2018 game.
I see. It's because Sony don't have his own VPN service. Yeah. They're working on it probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
But yeah, it's a good game, good series.
Should be. Come on, some discounts, please. Helldivers looks fun, also actually, but again, it's how do I watch? What is this? Oh god, what the hell? How do I get to the Steam store? Yes, here. Yeah.
Do people still play Helldivers too?
But yeah, I'm more of the single player kind of campaign type of person that are more. I'm not the multiplayer boy, I guess, so far.
Yeah, same.
Although it looks fun, like Helldivers definitely like tickles the itch of like it's kind of. It has been giving me the vibes of like it's something is a little bit broken enough so you can like it's fun and weird, where the old games where like you can exploit this weird bug or whatever, and this feels like those good old days where you can like exploit some bugs and some weird glitches, physics glitches happen and stuff like that, basically. Again, I don't know if that's even still the case. Maybe that was like Helldivers, like the early version or whatever, but who knows? Anyway. But yeah, but the more likely game from these ones is God of War Ragnarok, absolutely, because single player game and looks visually awesome, which I highly usually appreciate, and has some monsters and some fantasy and some and even the main character has a beard also, so yeah. like Super Mario Bros. That is full of bugs. Yeah. Oh man. I just okay. Oh. Okay, yeah. I was thinking maybe to save it for the gaming section, but I watched quite a bit of Breath of the Wild, like a world record times of finishing it or something. Can you guess how much is a world record of straight up starting Breath of the Wild and finishing it?
Boy, I have heard something like that. Wasn't it like 40 minutes or something?
That's a good guess. 22.
Maybe it now.
Yeah. Because they have been like at it for years and years and years. But yeah.
Can you imagine also with Switch 2? You can probably do it even faster, but faster load times and stuff.
Yeah, he's already working on it because I like kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
I searched for Zelda mods or something, and I was like, "What the hell is this? Breath of the Wild in 22 minutes or whatever?" Like, what? Yeah, this video basically. I don't know. This guy is like also a little bit wall hacking also.
Oh yeah, speedruns.
Yeah, but it's kind of fascinating to see how he's like running towards this thing and like flying through the air with some bombs and stuff to get some momentum, how he doesn't like completely die but is like the last heart is still there and he's like flying through the game basically and kills all the cannons and stuff and like just crazy. Gets all the arrows and the swords in the castle. And
Okay. I thought it was like just go straight to Ganon and defeat it.
Oh, you can't because you have to have a powerful sword and you have to have powerful arrows and you have to have the kinesis and all the abilities, all the the kinesis, freezing ability. So you have to do some temples. I'm
looking at paraglider.
Yeah, you have to get the paraglider. You have to get So you have to do what are they called? Temples? I can't even remember anymore.
Divine beasts.
Sorry.
Divine beasts.
No. No. Those you apparently you don't have to kill, but these temples, the shrines. These are yes, shrines. What's on the?
I guess yeah. Do you need to do them?
Yes, you need to
get your powers. I guess.
Yes, exactly. You need to do. You need to do. You need to get the powers. Freezing spell. Yeah, here. Magnetic, freezing, and something else. Anyway. Those you need to get in order to finish, apparently. Anyway, it's crazy. Like 22 minutes. Like what? What?
Right now.
Yeah. Insane. Anyhow, let's. How about some Estonian news? Estonia quietly quitting the 100% renewable energy target. Speaking of like countries doing well in terms of like energy and stuff. The goal is still written technically in the Estonian like government documents, so that the target is 2030. It's still there, but in reality, we will not be able to meet the deadline or in the foreseeable future. So yeah. So basically, yeah, we are not building stuff as fast as we should be, basically. So solar panels and windmills and yeah, wind farms. It's more likely that we're gonna hit the target 2033 or maybe even 2035.
Mhm.
which is quite many years later. But yeah, again, that's the whole article, but which kind of sucks. I would like my country to do better, please,
Oh
and
yeah, but that
cheaper
just,
electricity, please.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, I guess you kind of have to fight the people that are against those things also at the same time, because Jesus Christ.
Are there people against those things?
Oh yeah,
What are
dude,
they
there
in
have
favor
been
of?
some neighbors knocking at my door.
Oh.
By the way, do you know? Like, actually, there was a neighbor at my door. Like, by the way, they're collecting signatures for the thing because they are making some wind farms way far away from us right here. So, do you want to give your signature? I was like, no, because I like my
Wait,
cheap electricity.
they
Because
want
wind
a
farms
signature for.
produce, because the conspiracy theory so far is like wind farms produce some kind of a noise that will alter the human body somehow.
Indeed.
Yes.
Well, you should have replied that you have just the crystal for that. If they're interested, you can hook them up with a
Yeah.
crystal bracelet that will protect them
Yep. Yep.
for a low
I
price of
yeah,
99.99.
and immediately sell the crystal necklace to the person right at my
Yeah,
door.
just
Yeah.
steal some like bracelet from Luna and just sell them for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
€100.
Yeah, this is only 90 euros. Please.
Uh-huh.
Do
Yeah.
you will be protected. Anyway, yeah, the wind farm that few some kilometers from me away, it got approved and they are building it basically. So
Mm-hmm.
all the noise was.
Will the noise be so intense that it will reach kilometers away from the farms to reach your neighborhood?
I am pretty sure it won't.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
But again, I'm pretty sure the same neighbor will be. You hear that? You hear that or something? And I'm like, no. And
What privilege it is to live in a neighborhood that doesn't have constant, incessant noise pollution
yeah,
24/7.
how
That is like
about
living in this
all
center,
the noise pollution about like
Yeah.
lawn mowers and cars
Of
and
like
like
children.
yeah, or children or whatever, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, anyway,
I love it.
but they don't
And it's
like.
so interesting to me. Do you notice that like when whatever happens, whatever like advancement in technology or like some new stuff happening, there's always this someone, right? There's always
Oh
this
yeah,
group of people
yeah,
who
yeah,
find something allegedly super terrible about it, right? Super harmful about it.
yeah. That's why.
And it doesn't matter what it is. There's always something wrong with it.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's like, yeah, and that's what Ekre is pretty much doing. Like, oh, you are against anything? Come join us.
Yeah.
Basically, and that's what
Well, yeah.
that's what
This is what
the whole
right-wing
Republican
politics does
side
today.
is basically playing on. You hate
Yeah.
something? We hate something also.
It's not even hate. It's just like,
I mean, hate is one part of it.
do you have an opinion that is slightly critical of anything that is
Yep.
about anything?
Yep.
Or you belong in
Yep.
Ekre or whatever, or
Yeah.
Republican Party.
Exactly.
And I mean, yeah, how do you counter that, right?
Nastya. Penis. Trying to connect my bows. What the hell? Are you listening to TekTok on your Bluetooth speaker?
Mm-hmm. Nasta strikes me as a person who, like these people who like walk down the streets and just listen to something on the speaker.
Oh yes,
My
blasting
tendency is
TekTok on the streets of London, probably somewhere.
Yeah. This is what I'm imagining. Yeah, she's like right there in like
Oxford
Street.
Yeah. Blasting TekTok inside tube, as the Londoners call it, which is
mhm.
actually the subway, but the tube. Anyway, and yes, you should also say Sinep because okay, yeah, for the foreigners out there, then this is our mustard. Oh, yes, this is our mustard, and if you read it backwards, it's something else.
Hmm.
Sure, Charles must
You know,
go.
I've lived here for like 9 years and I've never made this
Wait,
connection in my
what?
mind.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
It makes so much
No,
sense, but
what?
I've never thought about it. That's funny.
Come on, you need. Oh God, you need to know this. You need to. This is how do you can't get your Estonian like license or whatever without
Yeah,
knowing
yeah,
this.
yeah. Sure.
The synap, the penis.
Mhm.
I have sound. All right. Sure,
I
Charles
was
must
gonna say
go.
we have to vocalize what the word is for people who are just listening
Oh
in
yes,
case they will miss
I
the
mean,
revelation of the
oh
mustard
yeah,
penis.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so fun fact: I have been gifting this to a lot of foreigners, a lot throughout a lot of years. To say that if you ever make a sandwich, then use the Estonian penis.
Yeah. That
Yes.
mustard is no joke. This is like a strong one.
Yeah, this is yeah. If you're ever, by the way, if you're ever visiting Estonia or whatever, this is like the closest thing I would say. It is like mustard mixed with wasabi or something.
Interesting.
Because yeah, wasabi is like also like this is the wasabi level of like strong.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like like honey mustard or anything like that. It's just like a
Hey,
full on thing.
yeah. Hey, I'm visiting Estonia or whatever, and Finland for 3 nights. Yeah. Yes, that mustard isn't that McDonald's shit. Yeah. This is like serious stuff. This is yeah. Põltsamaa
But
kange.
it's good. It's good. It's
Yeah, and this will last you quite some time because
yeah.
it's so strong. So yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
and it's quite cheap also. I don't know, a couple of euros. So
Yeah. Oh,
if they have only that funny mustard, yeah. The Finnish mustard is a joke. Is a joke. Mustard, Finnish mustard. What's the sinapi? Yeah. Sinapi. This is a joke compared to our mustard. You can put like half a tube on a sandwich and it will be like meh.
Well, there is a time and place for like sweet mustard as well.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But it's just different
Yeah.
applications,
What?
different moods.
By the way,
I like honey mustard personally.
yes, honey mustard is yes. Zurich airport is such a shithole. Are you in the correct Switzerland, Nastya? Because I hear they have a lot of money. They shouldn't be quite a shithole, I think. I don't know.
All their money goes to referenda.
Yeah.
That they have every like month or something.
All right.
You
Okay.
have to imagine that it costs a lot of money.
Yeah. By the way, Spaceballs 2 is coming apparently, which is also like this is a little bit too old for me necessarily because this was like 1987, which is the year I was born, so I couldn't like necessarily go to the movies if I wanted to. But I mean, and this is coming back for some reason. Anyway, it's if you don't know what this is, the quest for money. Yes, that's the joke. I have seen this. Yes. Basically, this is a satirical making fun of Star Wars movie because the most, if you have not seen anything about this movie, this character basically is maybe when you have seen a picture of this movie, then this is Spaceballs, because this is Darth Vader, but it's called Dark Helmet in this movie, and they are making fun of Star Wars basically. And apparently it was really good, even though I haven't seen it. But again, I have seen clips and pictures, so it's a bit funny, I think, so far, as far as I can tell. But I probably will see the Spaceballs too, because again, I want to see making fun of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Very
Maurice
much.
insists that we have seen it together.
Really?
And I have zero memory of this happening.
Wow.
But he may be right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is this film 22nd? I guess because it was confirmed the sequel.
Yeah.
How is
Everyone
it
is like,
22nd
yeah. They are like, yeah. They are like rewatching the heck out of this. Are you in Austria instead of Australia? Yeah. No, but Switzerland is Zurich, so it's okay. Anyway, what the hell? Oh my god, the thing keeps freezing. My chat window is frozen. What the hell? Oh, what? This is somehow related. My main window is somehow related to the chat window also. What the hell? Oh my god. Anyway, John Candy is dead, so probably Seth Rogen or something. Oh god. They should get Shane jealous. How haven't you seen it? It's so good. Has some 80s pop culture references. I'm glad Mel Brooks is still alive to create. Delete your bias. Yes. I won't have a computer then if I would delete my bias. Yes. Okay, so if this Spaceballs 2 is coming out, I will definitely go see, but again, who knows when this will come out. But yeah, people are going crazy apparently right now that this is somehow coming back. Don't you love C-3PO here sitting in a wig in this picture? Yes. No software, no problems. Yeah. All right. Time for some memes. How about some memes? Did I have? Yes, lots of film. This is specially for you. The Holy Trinity of the 80s. Dun. So, the A-Team, Knight Rider, Airwolf. Yes. I don't know why we were so obsessed with, like, machines in the 80s, but these are, like, considered, like, characters in the 80s. They had personality and everything. Haven't watched any of them this year. Oh my god. Lawrenceville is like keeping track. And the other one that I wanted to show. So this is a video about a German like a cafe like a restaurant owner, whatever, I guess, or cafe owner. And in Germany, if the milk percentage is 75, then this cup of cappuccino is considered like a grocery, basically. And in Germany, if the milk, if you pour a second shot of espresso and the milk percentage shrinks to 70, then it's like 19% of VAT. So because it's a different category of drink then. And this is why this is a perfect exemplification of German bureaucracy, basically, in a nutshell. Because when you have, like, say, 75% of milk, then you pay, like, what was it, 9%? Wait. Where's the... Was it 9% of VAT? And if it's, like, more, it's, like, twice as much you have to pay for VAT on the thing. Yeah, 7% on the VAT when it's like one shot of espresso in your cappuccino. And damn it, I forget the percentage, but it will be shown. Yeah,
That is interesting.
Yeah, and this is German bureaucracy in a nutshell. So 7% and 19%. Yes, 19%. This is considered not a grocery drink anymore. Basically, if the milk percentage inside the cup is like more than 75%. So crazy. Imagine this like in Estonia. Like, dude, this is bureaucracy in a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, here you just pay 22%.
Yeah, for anything.
Flat.
Yeah. But this is again, this is the perfect example of like every single time when I want to get like something across how deep, what it's like to run a country with 82 million people.
Yeah.
There's so many people who are thinking about all these systems where you have like to the point of exactly this. Like you add a couple of percent of like coffee, it's a whole nother drink now. And you have to pay way more VAT. This is insane. Anyway. So if you mix it yourself, then it's much cheaper. Yes. I hate to pop in and dip out, but I need to get an Apple Watch charger. I left mine at Amsterdam like an idiot and get a smoke. Okay, yeah. No worries. Apple Watch charging, always important. Yes. Apple, yeah, you can't. Yeah, that would be nice because Samsung phones they do have a wireless charging thing, but you put it on your phone and it wirelessly charges the other stuff. But yeah, Apple doesn't do wireless reverse charging. Same with smoking. That's priority for rush. Okay, I see. Yeah. High up on the priority list. All right. How about some music this week? Today is the 16th of June. And we are SG. Oh. This looks American rapper. Because Est is short for Estonia. Have Biscuit. Okay. Neil Young. Yes. Okay. I think Van Morris. Oh, yeah. I think I mentioned those also before. But yeah. Anyway, this week I have been. Peace out. See you on Estonia. Estonia. That's a.
The internet says that 60% of Russian men smoke. That's wild.
60%.
Not sure if this is the correct information, but that's
Yeah. That's pretty. That seems high.
That's wild.
But I don't know how is it compared to other countries so far.
I don't know.
Less drum. How many women? 80. Yeah, I mean, 100% of women.
They said like 25 or something.
Okay. Yeah.
80. Maybe.
100% of pregnant women smoke in Russia or something.
Oh, yeah.
Alestrom new album this week. Ah, I see. That's what you. Okay. Killed to death by piracy. Nice. Frozen Piss 2. Is there a Frozen Piss 1? Very nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, probably.
There should be.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do much music this week actually. I mean, yeah, I listened to some stuff, but okay. Okay, I heard like it was Olive Ström new album. Yeah, that's what I thought actually. Because, but again, doesn't make sense because I was like, okay, yeah. For those of you who don't know, that Olive Ström is like a made up character by an Estonian comedy person, technically. Olive Ström from Sweden. Anyway, I won't even go there. So, but how about some Chris Stapleton? Oh man, yeah, I would be so down for a Chris Stapleton concert in like Estonia. Sign me up. But yeah, again, not coming ever, basically. So, TV shows, movies. Have you watched anything this week?
I'm still stuck on smoking. I checked how many Ukrainians smoke.
Oh, yeah.
So
How much?
there's also a gender gap. Men smoke more, but it says here that about 38% of men smoke and about 9% of women.
Okay,
So it's not that much.
way
Way
less.
less. Yeah.
What's like Estonia smoking percentage? What was the Oh, yes. The manager wanted to say hi also.
Hello.
32% of Estonian men were current smokers compared to 19 of women. Okay. This is higher than Ukraine? Right?
According to this, yes.
I mean, okay, this is an AI overview also, but again,
Yeah.
but this is pulling from global action. I'm gonna org site.
Percentage-wise, it seems to be higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Weird. Even though I would say not a lot of Estonians smoke in my circles.
And this is a tobacco smoking,
Yeah.
so it doesn't include any of the vaping stuff, which people also seem to do nowadays.
She said the crows are playing some game, and I was looking outside of the and there are like 5 crows literally right next to each other and walking on the inside the garden for some reason.
Oh.
Right next to each other, like five in a row, like walking in a unison, like march or something, marching basically. And she was like, "Look, the crows are playing something." Anyway, all right, but yeah, TV shows, movies. Have you watched anything this week? Mid-century modern.
Yes, I still need to finish that one. I haven't really watched it, but I was kind of in the mood for some anime, so I started watching a new anime.
Yes.
And what is it called in English? I have no idea.
You can say it in Japanese also. If you can.
But you probably won't be able to search for it.
Yeah.
It's called Freerun, the Beyond Journey's End.
Sorry.
Freerun is kind of a pain in the ass to spell, but you can probably just Google Beyond Journey's End and you'll probably get it. It's the name of the character.
Yeah, Freer. Oh my god, Freeren. Freeren.
Sounds kind of German.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing to do with Germany.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
I have only watched like
So no Fourier or something.
I have only watched like 5-ish episodes, maybe 6. Right now it only has 1 season. Maybe it even is over. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, this anime is so fascinating.
8.9. Oh god, what this is pretty high. Oh,
It's such an interesting show. I feel like if it sticks the landing, I'll probably call it like one of the best things I've ever seen.
Damn. Yeah.
It's like, okay, so I'll tell you the premise. So you know fantasy, right?
Yes.
Think of like Demon King, knights in shining armor, mages,
Yes.
dwarves, all this elves, right?
Cannons. Cannons.
All of those things, yes. And so this anime is about the kind of starting point of this anime is that a group of heroes, right, like your JRPG party consisting of this character, Freeran,
Mm-hmm.
and three other people, right, two humans and one dwarf. They come back from like a 10-year-old adventure that they went on to destroy some kind of great evil, right? And so the journey has ended, and 10 years later, they come back victorious, and like the Demon King is dead and whatnot. And so this is like usually it would be your like ending point for the
What the?
anime, right? But like it's actually the beginning of the anime.
Okay.
And so
Yes, I'm listening. Sorry.
yes. And so basically, what happens then is that the group disbands. They all go their separate ways. They become heroes. They have like statues erected in their honor, stuff like that. And so this main character goes her own way. She's like a mage, so she goes on some quest to basically collect magic, like collect like different grimoires and like research magic. And then
Yes.
she comes back to the city where they kind of met each other 50 years later. And in this universe, of course, usually typically elves in general like live like a long ass time.
Mm,
So
yeah. Yeah.
uh and yeah, she comes back and her, party members are 50 years older, they're already like old gentlemen and stuff like that. And so there's another time skip after that, for
Mm-hmm.
another like 10 or 15 years, and basically at that point her friends are dead, and she is basically still the same age as she was
Oh
70
wow.
years ago.
Yeah.
And so this anime is about her kind of loosely going on a new adventure with some other characters she meets along the way. But it's mostly about her kind of like living and kind of like dealing with immortality and the fact that like people around her will die constantly, and the
Oh.
fact that she took this time for granted, right? And so she left after that quest has been like finished.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
now that her party members and like her friends are dead, she hasn't really had the time to like get to know them very well, or she wasn't interested in it.
Yeah.
But now they're dead, right? And like she can't really turn back time in that way. So she's kind of traveling the land, a lot of the places that she already visited on her previous quest, like many decades ago, and like seeing how they changed and what happened, and helping people, kind of trying to get to know people more and be more interested in them and
Yeah.
stuff, and dealing with grief and like all things like that. So it's very interesting. It's usually you have this like genre of anime that are like about some very mundane things, like slice of life anime they're called,
Mm-hmm.
and they're usually very like, I don't know, they're very like basic about like some high
Yeah.
school dramas or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they always have some kind of like fantastical elements in it. So this is like kind of the reverse of that, where it's like a full-on fantasy anime with like magic and stuff and dragons, but it's very much about like everyday life things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's fascinating. It's very different. I've never seen an anime like that. And
Okay.
it's very kind of mature for like a general, for like a average anime. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm curious, like, what is it like going for?
Mm-hmm.
What's the moral of the story going to be?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loving it so far.
Very nice. Has, looks to be it has everything like comedy, drama, fantasy, animation, adventure. Yeah. Anyway.
It has a little bit of comedy, it has some levity, but I would overall describe it is quite heavy, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you actually pay attention to what it's about, and if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
if you go like beyond the surface level, like casting spells and hitting things with axes and stuff like that, it's quite sad.
Yeah.
Quite like melancholic anime, which is
Mm.
probably not what a lot of people would want from it. But again, seeing like these super amazing ratings, I
Yeah, yeah,
guess
yeah.
it has resonated with a lot of people. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to watching it to the end, and I'll talk about it then after.
All right. All right. How about yeah, is anything else that you have been watching?
No, I mean I
Yeah.
haven't really had the time, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As I said, we just
Hasn't
streamed like yesterday.
yeah, basic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Even the one of the games is still the same for gaming. Hellslave was also
Yeah, exactly.
last time we streamed it was for free and it's still free. But 2 Point Hospital. Okay.
2 Point Hospital, I think actually below the Safina would be interested in this game.
Oh.
I have been playing
Oh.
it a tiny, teensy amount.
Oh. Oh.
It's like a management simulator, which I know
Oh.
Lotus Film is
Yeah, yeah,
interested
yeah, yeah,
in.
yeah.
And you run your kind of hospital. What's that kind of? You run a hospital,
Mm.
except that it's very kind of like tongue-in-cheek comedic style, where you have like made-up diseases that are like funny and like irreverent. And you can have like people with lightheadedness, and
and
what
he,
it means is
and
that
he
they have like a
Losville
light
even
brain.
has played it actually.
Okay. It's a spiritual successor to another game that is named similarly, but it's kind of old, like an old PC game.
Mm.
I want to say it's called like Theme Hospital.
Okay.
Could
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
be? Is that a thing that exists?
Very
Theme
positive.
Hospital. Oh, it
Apparently,
is. Yeah, it is a Theme Hospital. Yeah, there is a game like that. Yeah.
Team Hospital.
So yeah, and it's kind of like a spiritual successor to this.
Mm.
It's quite entertaining. I just started. It kind of like becomes more complex as you go. You have to like design your hospital, hire staff, hire like doctors and nurses and
Yeah.
janitors and administration staff, and you make sure that everybody is like not dying in your hospital ideally because that's bad for business.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
sometimes people will die and turn into ghosts, so then you have to have a janitor that has literal like ghost busting perk
I
that
love.
allows you to deal with ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, and this developer.
This screenshot basically is like if you squint really hard, it's like any kind of management tycoon game a little bit.
Mhm.
This screenshot very much is like, yeah.
It is interesting. I'm wondering what that is because it has like different buildings as well. I haven't seen that before.
Mm.
Right now, for me, it's very like contained in like a single, as you would usually. I guess
Yeah.
that's not really true. I guess
Yeah.
hospitals can have
Yeah.
different buildings.
So you can
Um.
run entire like city blocks of
Mm-hmm,
hospitals or whatever.
mm-hmm.
I haven't played
It's
Project
interesting.
Hospital. What's
And the studio has made now since then two more games. 2 Point Campus, so you get to make your own university, and uh, very recently, I think maybe even this year, it came out 2 Point Museum, which I heard is very good.
okay? Oh my god, this is even more tycoon gamey.
Yeah, yeah. This maybe is more kind of earnest about it, more kind of serious, because that one is uh,
Yeah.
very much kind of comedic. Almost the same game. Well, not really, because in like campus you have to make curricula, and you have to do some other things and stuff. And in museum, you probably have to do some, I don't know. But the
Yeah,
point is
yeah,
that
yeah,
all of
yeah,
these games are generally considered pretty high quality. And so they are cost like 30 euros, so
yeah.
less than half of, well,
To play.
current like modern AAA games. And they're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have a lot of content, and it's supposed to be pretty good and has a very positive rating on Steam. So there you go.
Yeah. All right.
That's good.
What have you been playing this week?
What
Switch.
have I been playing? I have been playing a little bit of What?
Switch to Switch to.
Switch. Switch 2. Basically, most of my gaming time is related to Switch 2 now. It's still good, no issues other than the one that I mentioned with battery stuff being like weird a little bit. I enjoyed. I played a little bit more in handheld. I
Yeah,
still find it a little bit bulky for like long sessions, I would say personally. Um,
but
Played Mario Kart. Mario Kart, I am kind of conflicted about it actually. I feel like
yeah.
my impression of the game is kind of very fluctuating. I feel like it's so rare for me to kind of be in this state where I start playing it and I like certain aspects and then don't like other aspects. And then as I play more of, I kind of like flip flop on them and start liking the things that I didn't initially like.
Oh,
Um,
oh, okay.
it's overall good and fun and Mario Kart, but some aspects of the game I feel like are not very well designed.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like a small example, but like it kind of permeates the whole experience for me. There is this system that is basically kind of similar to like achievement system, but not really. So at certain thresholds, you get awarded stickers for driving a certain distance or completing missions or doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so these stickers serve as like your basically avatars for um, multiplayer.
Yeah.
But they also serve as physical stickers that get applied to your cart, depending on the one that you chose. However, functionally, it doesn't work for me personally because it's like a tiny ass sticker on like a big ass car, so it
Yeah.
is quite pointless.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, oh, why if you and the amount of stickers in the game is crazy. I mean, it's well, I don't know, but over 200, let's say,
Okay.
different stickers. So it just got me thinking today, like, okay, well, why not make some kind of like mode where you get to like customize your card and choose the like 10 stickers that you like and
Mm-hmm.
just stick them all over your car and make something fun of it?
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't anything like that, but instead you just like put one sticker on the car and you can't even see it. Yeah, so things like that where like they're kind of interesting,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but not very well thought through.
Okay.
Like single player stuff I've been playing, I feel like it's not very well balanced because I don't know, it's weird. Like
Okay.
it's not a game that rewards you for playing well because there are so many randomized elements in the game that you physically cannot avoid if you are always ahead of everyone else. So there are some mechanics in the game that make sense because they allow people who are behind to catch up with you,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is fair enough.
Yeah.
But like when you are right, because for single player you're always incentivized to be first at all times.
Yeah.
But if you are riding first, Mario Kart has different items that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
If you are riding first, you have access to like the shittiest items, which kind of makes sense in terms of balance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But because of that, if you're always ahead, you'd never have access to good items, and so you cannot physically like counteract the items that other people will throw at you.
Yeah.
And all of the single player stuff is predicated on the idea that you stay first at all times
Mm-hmm.
to get like the highest scores.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I just found a lot of the times it's quite frustrating because like even though I'm playing like quite well, I'm not like terrible at the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there are some things that I literally cannot avoid and just end up losing because there's no way for me not to lose in that specific scenario, which is
Okay.
not great. But multiplayer is fun because it has the same problem, but because it's so chaotic and you switch places with people all the time, because it's quite impossible for you to just go first and stay first because you're playing against other people who actually understand what they're doing, and
Mm-hmm.
will use the items more strategically. So you kind of go into it with a different mindset. It's not about winning the race, it's more about like, oh well, it would be nice to come in the top 5 so then I get like a bunch of points and I feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
if I happen to win, then that's like amazing. But in single player where you literally kind of have to be first at all times, I don't know, it doesn't really work for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. that's about it. But yeah, Switch 2, good.
Okay.
3.5 million units.
Yeah.
It's doing strong.
Or 3 million people are not wrong. Is that what you're saying? I guess. I don't know. How many?
Well,
Whatever.
I would, I mean, Nintendo has been very strategic about launch for Switch 2. I feel
Yeah.
like they do deserve some credit for it because, well, first of all, they prepared for the demand,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
very good and kind of unexpected for not just Nintendo, but for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I feel like Nintendo went out of their way to make sure that everyone who has a Switch 1 and who plays Switch 1 and who is quite likely to want to have a Switch 2, that they
Mm-hmm.
have ample opportunity to pre-order Switch 2 and get it soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is good. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we got this you know like a question from Nintendo if we want to pre-order from them, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure like many people use that option, and I feel like it's quite a good way
Yeah.
to go about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But also you have enough extra stock that you can have random people who haven't pre-ordered just go to the store and buy it, which I heard has been like pretty common experience, in
Mm-hmm.
like US and stuff.
Yeah.
So good for them.
All right. So, um, how about my gaming this week? Because
Oh,
I played some games. Oh, okay. I played one game,
oh, oh,
but
it's good.
so I talked about Breath of the Wild, but that's not the
Yeah.
game that I played actually. I went and tried to mod Baldur's Gate 3, and
Mm.
I played Baldur's Gate 3 for I think 2 hours, maybe some or 3 hours or something. So I
Mhm.
wanted to, and I installed quite a lot of mods, like all this cosmetic mods and some quality of life mods also,
Mhm.
and like faster running even, and some more information about enemies, which you previously had to like examine this enemy and all the vulnerabilities, and this enemy is like fireproof and whatever, but it's all displayed very quickly and very easily.
Mhm.
Yeah, bunch of mm, and I did the hardest difficulty also, and I did Dark Urge also.
Oh,
So we'll see. But so far,
that sounds stressful.
I'm still, yes, it was like tough as fuck. The hardest difficulty, I didn't expect it to be this hard.
Mhm.
So basically, it's like you have to be on top of your game. Even like the first fight is like tough, and the first fight is like with like some low ass level, like some the brain creatures basically,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they had like I don't know 15 HP, and you have like 8 or like
Mhm.
or like
Mhm.
7 or something, and they were like, yeah, this one hit could be like 5 HP or something, taking from you or something, just
Yeah.
crazy stuff. Oh man,
Mm.
yeah. You have to know all the tricks and tips and all the stuff basically to even
That
have
seems
a
very nice.
remote chance of like beating this
Yeah.
game in the tactician.
Seems like a second playthrough definitely mode.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. So no way of ever you will like first playthrough you will ever manage to finalize this. Anyway, but I'm still
And
basically second guessing of
if
about
you want
like
to continue.
the amount of like hours I want to put in, because again
Oh
it's
yeah, of course.
I don't know. I don't know. I will try again, maybe a little bit, because yeah, and it seemed also that it doesn't save as often in the hardest difficulty. I don't know. I need to still confirm, but I don't know. I died and it was like, oh, you are way back here now. I was like, what?
Okay.
Come on. Like, what?
Probably gonna have to save manually more often.
Yeah, could be, yeah. So the autosave like was like basically knocked down, I don't know, an hour of gameplay or something. Oh, okay, less. Maybe half an hour.
And what class did you make for your character?
Well, the Dark Urge with ooh. What did I do?
You had sorcerer on your first playthrough, yeah?
No,
Wizard.
wizard. But the
Yeah.
not the second one was. Oh, was it warlock? I think it was either warlock or. Damn it, something else. Could we? Yeah, I was too busy like checking out all the new hairs and stuff. My character is like punk haired, like dark urge stuff basically. So I remember. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, we'll see. But also I was playing with the idea of like Breath of Tears of the Kingdom. But again, that was actually my first choice, and I was like, yeah, my controller is like in my car. Okay, I just don't feel like taking my controller out of my car. And but yeah, anyway, so Baldur's Gate
I'm
for
quite looking forward to playing Tears of the Kingdom at some point in the future. With the Switch 2 or
yeah,
something.
the Switch 2, that would be absolutely.
But I did actually, I forget to mention that I did do a couple of shrines in Breath of the Wild. It's good.
Yeah,
It's kind
shrines.
of like kind of thing that I just turn on, put on a podcast, and just do an hour of shrine doing stuff and Koroks. And then I'm like, okay, well that's enough of that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And it's good like that. I like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a very relaxing experience for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that we want to
I don't think so.
mention?
Not in terms of
Lumber
games.
Tycoon. Yes, this is, yeah, this is still, yeah, man, some iPhone clothes. All right, I think that's about it. I need to put the kids to bed also. How about next week at 6? Are we doing the thing again?
Next week, next Monday at 6. Yes, next Monday is holiday.
Oh, which yeah, Yanni Bab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
Well, I guess technically Tuesday is Yannipa, but Monday is like whatever it's called, Victory Day or
Well,
something.
yeah, but it is
Yeah.
celebrated in the Monday evening, technically.
Oh.
Yes.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, it's
because then
yeah, because it's 20. It's the middle of the night. It's technically celebrated.
Yeah. Pretty good for people who work Monday to Friday. Then they have like 4 days of weekend. Good for them. I am working on Tuesday, so
Midsummer Night.
that's that.
Lots of film. Show me pictures of your welding jobs of 42 electrolytes that you did. Electrodes, I mean. Yeah. The tractor trailer side, if you have pictures. Anyway, just curious, because good work should be awarded or something. I don't know. Yes. Anyway. And yes. It's
on this.
finally starting to look like summer, kind of 20 degrees and sunny outside. That's how it.
It is.
That's
Yeah,
how I like. Please,
it
whatever
is.
the weather gods decide to do, please just keep this 20 degrees.
Oh, you
It's
like it? I
yes,
mean, I also like it, but it seems to be getting colder again starting tomorrow.
yeah, that's yeah. Below 20 is like but yeah, 20 to 25. Mm.
Uh, yeah, I
Oh
would agree with that, but usually when it's 25 outside, it's like 27 inside, so 27
yeah,
is already a little bit
yeah,
warm for me.
yeah.
Where is the AC?
Yeah. All right. That's enough from us. Let's film.
Mhm.
Do some good weldings. Build a good
Mhm.
shelter for random stuff. I guess I need to build a shelter also for random stuff with 100% local lumber. And let's do it again on Monday at 6. Yes.
Yes,
Yes. All right.
yes.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you
Yes.
very much.